Tell me, do you feel ashamed on how you've turned your...
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the 1981 Suzuki GS850 Scrambler build. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the past few videos in the series. In the last video I painted the gas tank, the gas tank, the front fender, and the forks. If you haven't seen that, check it out. It's a pretty good one, I think. I'm going to put the link in the description. It seems like everyone in my neighborhood is mowing the lawn today, so I don't know with this new mic if you can hear that or not. Hopefully not. But anyways, guys, without further ado, I'm going to take this tarp off and start putting the bike back together. So the bike has been like this, just sitting under the tarp with a ton of parts missing for 2 or 3 weeks while I was painting the stuff. And now today's the day where I take the tarp off and I start putting everything back together. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you do, give me a like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get right into it. Okay, guys, I think the first thing I'm going to do, it only makes sense to put the front forks back in and then put the front wheel back in and drop the jack and put it back on the kickstand. So then after that, I'm going to start putting everything else back together. Okay, guys, so here are the freshly painted flat black front forks. Going to go ahead and put these where they belong. That ought to do it. Don't need this anymore. And now I'm gonna put the front brakes back on. And yeah, I know what you guys are thinking. Like, this tire is not a scrambler tire. It's just some shitty old, some crappy old dry rotted tire. Yeah, you're totally right about that, actually. But I'm just gonna keep it on the bike for now, and I might change it after I have everything put back together. But for now, I'm just gonna keep this one on because I don't really mind it too much. But anyways, without further ado, let's get these bad boys back on the bike. Okay guys, and next up I am going to put the handlebars, the new handlebars, back on the bike. And next up, I'm going to put the clutch handle back on. And I don't think this mirror is going to stay on the bike, but for now it is. So something like that. And then the control handle goes back on. Good to go. So next up, I am going to take off these little foot holder things. I don't really know what else to call these, but I'm just gonna take these off. I think I'm gonna leave on these bars here because they'll add a little bit of protection since it's a scrambler. I think I'm just gonna leave these on, but I'm definitely gonna take these off because I don't think they add I don't think it adds like a good aesthetic to my bike. Okay, there you go. Okay guys, and for this next part, I'm going to be cleaning out the inside of the tank. And there's not much rust inside it. There's a little bit. I had a lot of people concerned about me getting paint inside the tank. And I planned on cleaning it out after the paint job anyway. So I just got some bubble wrap. I poked a hole in it where the filler is. And I'm going to get some muriatic acid, which is really good at cleaning the surface of metal. So I'm going to get some of this stuff and I'm going to pour it right in the tank, and then I'm going to swish it around a little bit, empty it out, and then I'm going to coat the inside with a gas tank coating. That seems like enough. I'm actually definitely not going to put the cap back on. That's a very bad idea. I can see it cleaning out the, I can see it taking the rust away on the inside, so it's definitely doing a good job. So next, definitely want to do this part with gloves on. I'm going to take off the petcock and then drain out all the acid and whatever else comes out with it. So now I'm going to run some gas through it to get the rest of the acid out. Now it should be clean on the inside. And next up, I have these old mirrors from my CB750. I bought these so I could have it pass inspection, because you need bigger mirrors than just the little circle ones that go on the bar ends. So I have these, and I figured I might as well put them on the bike and see how they look and get your guys' opinions on them, because if they don't look good, and if you guys don't think they look good, then I'll just buy some new smaller ones. But I'm just going to put these on for now and see how they look. Also guys, these mirrors here, these will definitely not be going back on the bike. So if any of you guys want to buy these, I remember seeing a comment, someone saying they wanted to buy these. Leave a comment or message me on YouTube. So if anyone wants these, please leave a comment. They can be yours for a low price of just $30 for both of them. That seems good. So yeah guys, that's both of them on the bike. I actually don't think they look terrible. Just leave your opinions down in the comment section and I'll figure out what I'm gonna do with them. Okay guys, so now the tank's all coated and the seat holes are drilled and it's ready to be mounted. Okay guys, and now the front fender is going on the bike. Next up, I'm going to put the headlight on, and the brackets for it finally came. They're just pretty simple chrome. The nut just came off that one. But anyways guys, I'm just going to go ahead and mount up the headlight. Looks like I'm going to have to bend this one in a little bit so it goes on right. So I kind of ran out of light last night. As you could tell, it was getting really dark. But I got the headlight brackets on. I had to kind of drill new holes and bend them up a little bit to get them to fit, because I think they're meant for smaller forks. But anyways, I got them to fit and they're on good. So now I'm going to mount the headlight in the brackets. But first I'm going to take out the inside, so I just have this black plastic part because it's easier to mount that way. Okay, so now all I've got to do is just put this on here like that, put a bolt through and then a nut on the inside and tighten it up. Headlight works, guys. So next up, I'm going to put the taillight on the bike. I welded up these little brackets here, and I put the license plate on here just to see how it looks. I'm not going to use this because this is an Ohio plate. It's the one that came on the bike when I originally bought it. But I'm just going to put it on just to see how it fits and how it looks. Okay guys, so now I'm gonna hook in these turn signals here, and I figured the easiest way to do it is to just put them right in the headlight bracket hole, and they actually fit just like that. So just get a nut on there, and then they should tighten up. That was easy, and it looks cool too. Good to go. So next up, I'm gonna put the rear turn signals just in here, and these are gonna be dual purpose, holding the seat on and turn signals. So I figured it was just a good way to do it. Leave it all through. Get that in there. Okay, it's good. I'm getting a nut on. Well guys, what's up? You made it to the end of the build series. Well, just about the end. I still have a few videos planned. There's still some little things to do on the bike, like I need to cover this up. I think I'm going to end up making like a wooden cover like I did on my CB750, and paint it black, and then it'll be nice and thin, and I'll just cover that up. And I might take these off, because I thought they would look good with the Scrambler look, but they just kind of make it look more bulky, and I don't really want that. So, and then I might put a new exhaust on it, because as you can see, this one's really big, and it doesn't really go with the Scrambler look. And it definitely doesn't sound good. It's pretty quiet, too quiet. I'm gonna jet the carburetors, and as you can see, I put the turn signals and the headlight and everything on, but I haven't wired them up yet. That's gonna be the next video, which is doing all the wiring and all the electronics. That should just be the video of its own, because that takes a long time. But yeah guys, so hopefully you enjoyed the video. This is the end of putting it back together, because everything's put back together. I'm still gonna have to jet the carburetors, probably put a new exhaust on, so I'll have a video of doing the wiring and a video of doing the power upgrades. But anyways, this is the end of this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you want to see more builds on my channel, definitely subscribe. Donate to my Patreon. That's a big help to me. That'll just help me to buy new bikes and buy new parts and everything. It's hard without it. And YouTube, the YouTube money has not really been there. I haven't been making much money off of YouTube lately. I don't know if I guess I just haven't been getting as many views as I used to, but I have not been making much money off of it. But anyways guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next time with the wiring, the electronics. You guys know that's my least favorite job to do. But anyways, it's been nice. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.